Welcome back everyone to another episode of Satisfactory 1.0. I'm Andrea Dev, and if you're new here and enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. It does help a lot. So without further ado, let's jump in and get things rolling. So in the previous episode we left a little bit of uncertainty because we have half of the factory done but not the whole of it. So what happening here is that we are currently producing a 240 copper ingot per minute and dividing them in 200 on that conveyor belt, which then get converted in copper sheet. And then we got this little conveyor belt in here, which is currently just hanging on there. Which is, let's see if we can do it a little bit better, like so. And these three constructor are gonna be basically producing wire. Now it's pretty much straightforward. We are gonna need two constructor and somewhat a half of wire. So we need a whooping 66 per minute. I would say 20 per minute. Sounds like a better number. And then we're gonna need to place same for this one. We need to convert wire, and it's gonna be like 30 per minute, and same for this one, which is gonna mean that we're gonna be like producing 80 wire per minute. Now these 80 wire per minute are gonna go and they're gonna be placed, the output, which is gonna be coming from the back, is gonna come into two more constructor, which I'm gonna go and place now in here. Let's see if we can place them on a sensible space. Oh yeah, that work. And do you know why that work? Because technically we are gonna delete some of them, so I'm gonna just align them like so. We are gonna remove the pole on the top and just keep these two running, because we are needing not even two full. We are gonna be needing just 1.5. Let's see if I can select this one, select this, and these. Whoop, goodbye. Perfect. So now we have the space to pass the plastics from the back and everything else. Now, what is this factory gonna produce? Well, we are gonna convert the copper ingot into white, and the wire is gonna later. Oh, I did a boo-boo. Because I was supposed to delete the one in here and not the one on the left. Hold on 1 second. And perfect. So now we are able to connect this output with this input. Let's see if we can make it a little bit more pretty as usual. Now all the output, that is gonna be our copper ingot converted into wire. The wire is gonna go into these two constructor, which are gonna produce our cables. So how much cables do we need? Well, we need 40 per minute, and that should be pretty straightforward. There we go. And now we have 30 per minute. Perfect, wonderful. All the things beautiful in life are happening, and the last things that we probably want to do is that we want to try and delete the unnecessary cable. I think that these are actually not they are not actually connected. So yeah, one of these, as you can see, they are overlapping. So this one was outside, and let's see if we can actually pass through this iron bar from one factory to another. That should be fine. There we go. Now select this and connect in here. What's left over in here? Let's try and wrap the electricity around and get these connected. There we go. Let's make it our pretty factory going on. While everything is rushing, we are here just try and make corners and everything look good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I really need the hover. The hover thingamabob. I'm really looking forward for that. So we want to make sure that we have everything that we need to arrive to the final phase, which is having two big ass manufacturer in the center of this factory. And I might realign this line somehow. I don't know just yet. But let's see, let's make sure. Yeah, cable is coming out. This output is coming along okay-ish, I want to say. This is what I'm saying, is like I need to realign this because when I did it, I was not extra sure on where this would have fit, where everything would have end up. Now I'm pretty positive that this is gonna be a sideline like so, and this is gonna rotate properly. Well, and like probably is a big word. Let's try and align it visually somehow. Can I do micro nudge to just get it as close as possible to a straight line? I really don't like, if you've seen any of my video, I don't like spaghetti, you know, spaghetti factory, but sometimes you don't really have a choice, especially when you try to make them, I would say aesthetic, but I will air quote that with aesthetic, because like I'm not 100% sure that you can define it as aesthetic. Perfect. So what's left to do? Well, I'm glad you asked. So we are in need to unlock now the manufacturer. So with a little bit of editing, I will whoosh myself to the hub and unlock the manufacturer. Well, what's going on? Why can I'm not able to? Can I? Can I unlock it? Yes. All right. I don't know what happened there. I did a patch for the last update. It sounds like something was very weird with the UI. Happy it's fixed just by going back and forward. So let's actually select everything in here and send it.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of project assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
I am indeed making good progress. Thanks for you know, pointing it out. And yes, I will have to, let's try and see what's now, how big it is. Oh, they are big. Wow. Okay, well, I guess it's actually time for us to, you know, whoosh back to the factory and try and make it as fast as we can so we can finish this computer factory and move on to the next phase. Before going, I need to grab out of this crate all the important things that I dropped just to make space. You know what? I have an hard drive. I'm wondering, with this hard drive, should I just, yeah, I will just put it in the MAM. Let's see. Wow, analysis completed. This I think that we put it then in
increased
before.
to 300%. New understanding of matter manipulation technology allows the dimensional storage to deconstruct all matter to the subatomic level, storing its elementary particles until the part is recalled.
You are digging into deeper layers. Shallow matter contains wind of symphonies and void songs and deep echoes.
It is fascinating what one can find out simply by looking closer.
Okay, thank you. Interesting. All interesting. You guys have your own conversation. Just get out of my head for a moment. So let's try and place an hard drive in. Perfect. We're gonna leave this in cooking in here. I'm gonna try and reach my explorer on the other side, and I'll see you on the other factory. I was admiring our little factory from this top floor, and all of a sudden, whoosh! I think my power just went down. And now I'm just like, should I go back and fix my power line before going in? And then I remember that I have some coal line down there just waiting for being exploited. So I think I'm gonna have to go and fix it, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to put this beautiful baby down in here. So I think they're gonna be like somewhere, like place them somewhere like there, I guess. Think so. Probably 2 are gonna fit in there, but without power we're not gonna be able to do anything at all whatsoever. So yes, I guess next things is in between episode I'm gonna have to increase my power production, and by a lot actually. One thing is that I have all my power fuel down there. I wonder, is it not better that I just place some more fuel generator? Because is this coal as efficient as everything else? Well, the question and the answer to this question is I don't know. But why do I need to choose? I can do both. Nobody's stopping me. So if you give me a second, I'll just gonna, place down some extra generator. And yeah, I'll show you how once my little extra power generator, we should be able. Let me see, what was the consumption? Because I think that I took out some modular frame. Do I need to have a pole somewhere in here? Yeah, I do. So I think I took out some modular frame out of the factory, and it restarted producing them, and it was like not happy at all. But this electricity doesn't seem correct. I don't think we are producing 1800. Oh, my fear are coming to me. I think that something is happening to the fuel generator depot. It doesn't sound like we are actually producing enough. Okay, let me grab my explorer and I'll just gonna be arriving there in a jiff. Honestly, this highway, best expansion ever. I did a great job and it's like very practical. And well, the time that I'm not driving like a maniac, it drives very good and it's very functional. For whatever reason, this just worked fine. I definitely need to change this piece of road, but there's gonna be a whole road infrastructure update very soon that I'm gonna have to go through. And by road update, I don't mean it like as in the actual company, but as in my blueprint need to be updated to have better, or like, I don't have the light in here place. I don't have many things, like the electricity is a little bit wonky as well, passed down on the side. So I'm gonna have like, whoa, it's a big drop. Let's see how fast we can get in here. Here's it. 106 is top. I don't know why it goes slower down the hill. Oh, it goes like same speed. Okay. Well, I guess that physics doesn't really matter, doesn't apply in this game, or at least as much as we thought it would. I'll see you at the factory. Well, I was so fast. Mistakes were made. I don't know how to get out from here now, but well, this is it. And now I have to gonna go and get everything. I don't even know if I can grab everything from my buggy, but I'll leave it there for now. I promise I'll come back. I swear. I promise I'll come back. Let's see. So yeah, after that little accident, let's see if we can actually arrive to this. That would be great. Thank you. So everything is red in here, and it says that the capacity just plumbed to the floor. But I know that was incorrect. Like, we had fuel and this bad boy were producing, definitely they had plenty of crude oil in. So what happened? How did that happen? We don't, oh wow, we went through this fuel buffer like nothing. Okay, well, sounds like my calculations were incorrect, so to speak. These are consuming a lot more than expected. I mean, like, they're producing as much. I mean, like, they don't really need to produce that much, but they were producing a lot more than this. Our consumption was 1,400. Our max consumption was 4K. How is that happening? I don't know. What is happening? Oh, there it goes. Now it's down again. Well, that's a bit of a pickle because this requires so much electricity to start, to jump start. I feel like I'm actually in a pickle right now. So let me think for half a second. Probably the best way to do it is that to actually go to that factory. I was afraid that there was something in here, and indeed there is. We have, well, I have miscalculated how much fuel I'm producing. It's impossible, isn't it? Because this is like 40 fuel per minute at full production. They're all producing 40 fuel per minute, which then convert all of this fuel from here and this backline. So there is 40 fuel per minute, and it's times how many it is, 12, because it's like 8 and 8 and 12, so it's 480 fuel produced per minute, which was probably what we were creating before. Now we're having 480, but I think we're using just half of it. if this one is requiring 4 per minute, and I have 16, how many I have? 12. So 3, 12. So 40 times 12 is it should be, yeah, it should be the exact amount, shouldn't it? That's quite the conundrum, isn't it? 40 times 12 is exactly what we're producing. We are producing 480. And we even had a little bit in storage. What's going on? Is this not connected? Is this something missing? Yeah, no, these are like divided in 4. These two are pushing down the fuel in the pipeline. Well, they used to once the refinery were on. So what is it? What is up with that? I hope that there is no bug being introduced with the last patch, that something messed up, because this was working just fine. I had plenty of fuel in here in storage, and it should be literally be 1-to-1, which means that 1 unit of fuel should go in and 1 should go out. Should I try and get a little bit of this production started on its own? Which means that I'm just gonna have to, because the coal production, it's no point for me to actually starting it on its own. I'm just gonna delete these and these cable, and it should be completely disconnected. So now this should tell me, oh, you need X amount of electricity. So yeah, I need 1400 megawatts. Well, I guess it's 4400 megawatts in here of consumption. Okay, well, let's see if I have some power shard on me. Let's see if I can overclock those oil refinery. I think I already did everything as much as I can. If I'm not able to, it literally means that I'm gonna need to go manually on and try and fix this. So this is 240, but I can definitely push it higher. Well, I don't really have to. I mean, I can't really, because I don't have Mark II pipe, don't I? Well, that's a problem. It's a bummer. Maybe I need to do the pressure thingamabob down there. Right, this is 240. I probably can push this up to 300 rather than 240, because you know, at least I go full capacity of the pipe, and this is just one pipe going in. The other one down there, let's see if I can. So this one, let's do 300 as well, just like full pipe. There we go. And the other one, I think it's 120, and it should be 150 probably. I don't know yet how I'm gonna start the whole process, but we'll see, one thing at a time. This one is 150. Well, it needs to be 150, so it's like full 300. Same for this, which is gonna hold, well, it's gonna output 150. Perfect. So allegedly we now have 3 full pipe, which means that it's like gonna be 600 and something. Well, sorry, 900, because each one of these can hold 300 per minute, so it's gonna be 900. Now, bringing all of these, what I really need is just I need to produce a little bit of electricity to jumpstart half of my factory, which is gonna start to produce fuel. And that fuel should go into the back of the factory. So I will now just go and unplug and plug thing left and right and see if I can actually fix it properly. Alright, so attempt number 1. I did a third coal power factory generator thingamabob. So I try and prime all the machinery and make them create a little bit of electricity, and later I basically disconnect those 2 power pole. Now the problem is that they start by still not enough electricity produced, and I don't really have a way to fix it just yet on this side. So everything started and everything now is stopped again, because obviously the electricity, the power shut down again. So yeah, I don't know, I mean, like I'm gonna need to go probably on the side of the fuel power generator again and try something different, because like at the moment this electricity, it's just not enough, and I don't even have enough coal, because all of this coal in here I think that both of these notes are impure, so it's not a lot. It's like 120 per minute. Yeah, so this is like, I actually could overclock it and just get it a little bit more. So 150, how much is that one? And this one is 60. So wait, what am I? So this one is under 50. So it's now 300 per minute in with the two of them. How much this one hold? Now I'm curious. So this one is 120. Huh. Can I increase and place more power generators? So now I have 300 per minute. 300 per minute? I have 300 here and 300 on the other side. And how much is this one? The 20. Oh boy. I'm definitely going in. So this is 300, which means that I have 600 and 900 in total. Now I'm gonna need to run some calculation. Give me a second. So if my calculations are correct, we have 900. Well, I mean, like, it's not if they are correct. They are correct at the moment because we have 900 coal, and each of these machine it's requiring 15, which means that we can place 60 power generator, coal power generator. So, well, should I do it? Am I the drama? Should I do it? I think I'll do it. I think I'll just add it, and then I'm gonna have to turn off some factories just to start my fuel generated factory, because at the moment my real problem is that I am not able to start my fuel generated factory, and it's quite annoying, but at the same time it's understandable because I mean, like, something happened during the batch. I'm pretty positive because it was going great and it's 1-to-1. Now it doesn't even want to start because the oil extractor can't extract the oil. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to leave this in here at the moment, and just try and see if I can connect this power fuel generator with only the factory that's down there, and see if there is a way. I'm gonna need to. Do I have power switch? Yeah, I have power switch. I'm gonna have to place power switch to all of my factories, and yeah, it's mandatory now. The problem is that each factory is gonna have, oh boy, it's gonna require a long time. Well, who am I to judge what's long time and what's not? I'll see you guys in a second. Well, I found why my production stopped. I had to put power switch everywhere across all my map, all my factory on the map. Well, it turns out my storage is full. It's absolutely packed. So, well, now I need to place, I guess, a splitter in here would be the sensible object to place, because I'm gonna have to output everything into a sink. Because, like, what am I gonna do with all this stuff, right? So now let's hope that I can actually place an elevators in here. I can place these directly this way, and maybe I'm not gonna put an actual elevator. I'm gonna put I mean, like, I'm having so much rubber at the moment that I don't know what to do. Anyway, I'm gonna have to probably package other stuff and whatnot, but for the time being I'm gonna just place a little sink in here and see how it goes. Alright, so this setup was one of the trickiest to restart that I ever done. So let's start by what was my mistake. I let this resin back up, and basically if the resin back up, these don't produce fuel anymore, so my fuel generated factory down there dies. So in order for me to actually have clear way all the time, I had to place a smart splitter and get any overflow to come this way and just go straight away to this beautiful awesome sink. Now, because my storage in here are currently packed of rubber and plastic, which I'm not doing anything with it just yet, at the moment I am basically putting everything else into an awesome sink, which, you know, it's awesome, right? So I have back now all my electricity, my power, everything it's as it was. And on top of that, I have added, because I was panicking at some point, so I had all my little summer loops to the machine. So I'm now producing way more. Wait, this one says no power. Oh, I know what it is. At some point I start to, break all the connection, and I lose my mind between one connection and another. Was like, what's going on? What's happening? And now that I have back everything, I even have like a bunch of switch for factory, and it's absolutely great. I never use power switch, but I guess this is my new way to go. I'm assuming that if I turn them off, they just shut down. So this is pretty cool actually, and you can see the stats in here on how much capacity is fluctuating at the moment because the generator are barely restarting at the moment. But I know that now all the oil will always be pumped in, and there's not gonna be no backup on this line, which means that our beautiful refinery are gonna work. And I want to say perfectly, but we all know it's a lie. So let's back to our main factory where we were working on the last two pieces of manufacturer for creating our computer, and then possibly there is a high chance that I'm gonna come back here and balance a little bit, because right now we're bringing in a tons of oil. We are bringing in 3 full pipe at 300 each, which means 900 crude oil, and I have summer loops, so we definitely need to do some balancing for getting out, more bang for our bucks. Well, there's still that little problem that I have in here where, my explorer is, it's down there. Give me a second. I'll fix it. I promise I'll fix it. Well, didn't I say that I will fix it? You get it? It's a joke. But yeah, fix it. The truck is back. Is back on track. Oh my god. I'm so hilarious sometimes. And yes, so what's happening now is that our last bits of factor and manufacturer, it's basically find the right spot for us to place the manufacturer down. Now it's we have space. There is plenty of space in here, and I would say that I think that two nearby they should be alright. But the question is, how am I gonna create the right space to place them in? So basically all of these need to be divided in two line, so I need to create a setup that allow me to bring in all four of the item. And I guess that the real things is that I can make a sushi belt, and I can divide these based on output, and I'm just gonna have like a splitter that split the right output to the right entrance. But then I'm gonna be shortening circuit, because it's for related to cable and circuit board. It's okay in numbers, it's just that I'm exceeding a little bit in plastic, and by little I mean like by a lot. So it would be wise for me to actually have it, or should I just move them a tiny bit forward and make space for like a bunch of conveyor belt that then split each other? Because basically I have like circuit board there. In the manufacturer I need to put plastic, circuit board and cable, so it's technically it's 3. Maybe let's see if I can nudge it a little bit forward, because effectively I don't really have much that I need to put after, if not just the storage. So let's place the first down here and the other down. As you can see, today I'm like juggling on top of this metal bar. It sounds like the most sensible things to do when you have a tons of machinery around you. So let's see this one. If I now select what I really want to do, which is computer, I'll be able to do, well, 2.5 per minute, yes, but because I have 2, I'm producing 2, I have 5 per minute, which is great. I love it, absolutely love it. But now, should I just have 3 conveyor belts and 3 elevators that split into each other? Or should I have like 2 lines that intersect? Look, let me place down some conveyor belt, and then I'll show you, I'll try to explain what I have in my mind, somewhat I quote in my mind. Alright, so basically it's something like this. Now what's happening in here is that I have 3 elevators which are actually pushing everything in. Don't look at this one because this was a mistake. So I now have 3 elevators, and I just need to pass down the conveyor belt for everything through it, and that should be it. So the first one is passing down everything that's cable and arrive into the splitter, and the splitter feed in, and on the left it pass to the next manufacturer and whatnot. I guess that this setup will work possibly for, well, multiple manufacturer, but I don't know if I would love to put it into a blueprint, but at this point I'm not sure if it actually fits the whole of it. I'm gonna have just one manufacturer, and that's gonna be it. Now the moment of truth, the truth. I really need to place our little iron. What is the plug in here? Let's see if I can see. Okay, so it's on the right side. Should I use a normal conveyor, or should I just do something like so? Basically, add a little bit of a beam in here and add which direction is the one. Yeah, this is correct. And now select the joint, push it till the end of the hologram, I guess, and then another pillar. Place our trustworthy connector so it doesn't look shit, and even for this other side. Now select this one in here and place another one connected to that one. And the last thing that's needed to be done just to get it running, it's well, just enjoy this, I guess. I guess enjoy the whole process from a higher point, and voila, we now have all this beautiful manufacturer computer thingy-mabob. And I have some summer loops used on the other factory. I'm wondering, actually, do we have some loops around us? I don't know. So if I can find a summer loops nearby, I might be able to just, instead of producing 5 computer per minute, I might just double it. Why not? I have one summer loops in my hand, in my inventory. Let me hide 1 second this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go and explore a little bit area. I don't want to obsess everyone with this obnoxious noise of this little radio thingamabob, but I really would love to have try and find a summer loops nearby, so we can basically double our output. Why not? It's basically free. It's literally free. Why not? And we did all of this. Today was maybe a short episode, but I did a lot in the background. That power problem thingamabob. Oh, gas. No. I'm not going there. Oh yeah, there is a slope. Oh hell yeah, I'm going. Where is it? Is that way? Yeah, little power slug. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Here, what is it? Oh no, it's inside this thing, isn't it? Oh, I need explosives. Can I use it explosive rebar on this thing? Oh, it worked. Oh, no way. I didn't even know. And well, I exploded the wrong one. Yeah, I cannot see. I can see. It's very close. Can I clip through? Would be absolutely banging if I could clip through. Let's see. Oh, bollocks. Oh, no. This is a big fella. We don't want to fight it. No. Especially because I got all of my rebar into my truck. Actually, into the base more than the truck. So yeah, that's that. This area is quite dangerous. Everything want to kill you in here. And I think that I don't remember if it's on this side or the other, but there was an absolutely gigantic venomous spider. And I was like, well, not today. And just like skedaddle out of there. Alright, so let me grab some more explosive rebar, which I think I'm almost finished at this point. And then I will go and grab... Oh, is it in here? Do I have anything? Oh, nothing interesting in this crate. This is why it's there. We don't really need all of that things. I did place a ladder somewhere. Yeah, is there? And yeah, I'm just gonna go and grab them and be right back in a second. All right. First thing first, let's get rid of these friends of us. How many ladder thingy above? There we go. I would love to say easy peasy, but this was everything except for easy. Oh, perfect.
The
Yoink this.
effigy only sings when you compose.
I was not built to use organic components for communication. I am adjusting.
The effigies make a flow. You are not the current.
I am not sure what you mean. I do run on a current. I am a digital construct.
Alright, again, they constantly have their own chit chat and you're just there listening. I was like, alright, I'll just go back to work. So I'm very much looking forward to see the point of this whole shenanigan in here. But I guess I'm a little bit far away from seeing everything that's happening. But you know what I'm close to? I am close to placing these loops into the machinery to... Oh, wow, they take 4 to double it. Oh, well, that's gonna require a couple of rundown because yeah, I got some loops on the other side, and at this point I'm just producing extra fuel. But should I use it in here? I'm very tempted, to be fair, because like it's like 4 multiplier to double down the output. Oh, I'm very much tempted. What's happening if I just get 1? Can I double it? So 1 it's 125, 2 it's 150, so 4 for 2%, so to double down. Oh, darn it. Okay, everybody, just hold your horses. I'm going and be right back in a second. And perfect. We now have all the toys and we slowly come down from the sky just like Santa. And here we go. We have now quadruple our output. Well, I mean like double our output, which means that we are producing 10 computer per minute. Now, I know that it may not look like a lot, but in the big scheme of things, it is enough. Last thing that we want to do is that I have summer loops. Am I able to create a storage, a dimensional storage? Well, definitely not this one. I'm missing SEM fluctuator, which I have in the truck, and modular framework. Well, darn it. I really need to put the modular frame into the... yeah, I don't have them uploaded. I do have them because I upload them manually, but I do not have a dimensional depot connect to my main storage. I really need to add them there. But for the time being, let's just start by adding a storage in here on the side, just like the other one, and maybe from the correct side. That would definitely greatly improve the way that we actually use this. We place a merger in here, thank you, and then boom, place it there, and that's it. We got our mega factory that produces 5 computer per minute and 30 circuit board per minute, which is like we have an hefty amount. And you know what? I'm gonna start by adding them. I already have them actually to my... Yeah, I already have them uploaded. I don't know what I'm doing. This one can be stored there. I have already a bunch of it accessible through my beautiful dimensional inventory, dimensional depot inventory, dimensional inventory. And you know what? Next things in line, because we now have unlocked the manufacturer, it's probably gonna be something like the SAM fluctuator. And of course, we got all of this to produce. Like for example, we do have some modular engine that we can produce because we have motors, rubbers, and smart plate. But we do not have, not at all, but we have a very low production of control unit. Oh my lord, this is the sound that I don't want to hear anymore. My power is down. Well, darn it. I guess that you guys are gonna have to wait next episode to see how I fixed my power line connection and improve the power generator, which is probably 100% gonna happen. We're gonna have to work on our power generator next. But that it's gonna be a wrap for today's episode. So thanks for joining me on our journey of conquering the planet in Satisfactory. I hope you had as much fun watching as I did playing. Be sure to subscribe for more episodes and do drop a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching. Bye.